Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. And today, this one's not exactly on the schedule of uploads, but this is for some of the naysayers, some people who really support the channel, but I guess you guys don't follow your boy Boost, right? But before I get into the video, guys, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. You guys' support is literally by hitting the like button. If you guys don't hit it, you guys don't support the channel. And I understand why, but I really like to put this consistent content out there, and the best way to support is to hit the like button. Anyway, guys, let's jump into it. So, as you guys already know, you guys comment on a lot of my videos, and I have so much videos, I can't reply to them. So I did make an IG where, in the last 2-3 years, what I did was, that's where I actually got hands-on with you guys, and that IG grew to like 13,000 followers. Just off of just providing a free service and helping you guys along your automotive journey. And this is a really good thing. Well, recently, September 1st, I made some changes to it where, number one, IG integrated a subscription base, which means that you guys can pay 99 cents, $2 a month to support your fellow content creator. Well, I implemented this on my IG now, and some of you guys have been tapping in and subscribing, and I give you guys one-on-one, helping you guys build your cars, because yo, if you're getting 20-30 messages a day, it's a lot. And I've been doing this for 2-3 years. Imagine doing this. I've already helped over 6,000 people. Like, it's a lot. So moving forward from that, I don't really reply to the YouTube comments because it's too much, and I made so much videos with so much information that for me to take the time out and reply all of this and still have a day job is just too much for my time. So anyways, moving forward, another thing that I've been noticing on my channel is a lot of you guys want me to be outside. You really want me to be outside. And my channel was born and raised on taking parts and install them and do it on DIY thing, because I had DIY cars. Well, if you guys haven't been following the channel, we stopped doing a lot of that stuff after the Q50. The Q60 got more high quality parts. I started working with more channels and more companies, and then from that on, I got less hands-on because I built up partnerships with companies that want to work with Boost in Motion channel. This is what usually naturally happens, right? Shout out to Mike. He even said in his own case, he has a huge fan base and people still want him to reply to every comment. Are you insane? Some of his videos will get like 1,000 comments. How is he going to take that day out of his time to reply to each one of them? It's insane. And he still has a day job. He has a kid in the way. It's just too much time and effort. So why am I talking about this when it comes to me? Some of you guys want me to get back into that content. Well, number one, if you haven't seen it, I'm driving now a Mercedes C63, and I don't really want to do too much with this car. It's just JB4. It has a secondary catalytic and intakes. That's it. So you guys want me to be outside more often. I'm not 21 years old. I'm not a full-time YouTuber that literally has to make videos to survive. Like, legit. Some of your favorite YouTubers, that's all they do. They might be 21, 22 and drive really nice high-end cars because they have to do that, right? I do this because it was a nice way of me helping you guys, help you guys along your motor journey, and I built up relationships with companies and people like you that follow me, and I'm thankful for that. But even with this car, I took a risk getting into it, let's be honest, and it really didn't pay back twofold. Like, it really didn't. And it's unfortunately, it is what it is. Some of you guys will say, well, Boost, you should have just kept your Q50. Well, I've been in the community for so long, 2 Q50s and a Q60s, if you guys don't know, G35X and Maximus. I've been in this community forever. So I need to get out of my comfort zone and just play with a couple other things. And to be honest, do I regret getting a T63? No. I really enjoy getting this car. It's a really great car and it's a fun car to play with. But I do fail at a lot of things. And what I fail at is that New York City isn't an automotive city or state. For you to want to get into races and do a lot of things, you have to go to really empty places, which you really can't with millions of people, and risk a lot of things. I'm in my mid-30s now. Like, I can't risk my license. It affects my career. I can't affect my insurance rate because that makes everything more expensive. And I don't want to lose the driving privilege of doing so. So some of you guys will say, well, there's events that happen at Poconos Raceway. You can go to ACO Raceway. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Ready for this part? I've already went to the track and these events, and those videos don't pay back nothing. You guys don't even care about those videos. You can go to any one of my race videos with the Q60, Q50, Maybe the Q50 caught some clout, but the Q60, it did not return on investment. The amount of time, energy, and money to go to these events just to make $5-10 off of it is unnecessary, where you can actually break your car, right? It's unnecessary. So it never paid back. Even the C63 running some really high end horsepower cars don't really care to, because it's not a following. And even when the Q60 had its run, the same thing there. The biggest problem with the Q60 was, unless it was a killer, no one cared. It needed to be a killer. And to be a killer, you have to invest a lot of money. And even then, when you invest in a car that kills, it breaks. And it's an expensive hobby. And you can't be afraid to modify the car that far. But with my day job and what I do, I really couldn't really do so. So moving forward from it, can I build a C63 to 600, 700, 800 wheel horsepower? This platform is a lot easier to do with because it can do it. It can do 700-800 wheel with just turbos and E. Very freaking easy, and it won't lose a sweat. Hell of a lot of torque, but it's also rear wheel drive. And where am I gonna go that I really could get to put down that power and really kill other cars? Really nowhere. Most of the best YouTubers that do those type of events, they're around way more secluded areas where there's way more open road, and they can make consistent content. New York City is not that place for that. New York City is a 0 to 60 place, a 8th mile place, a street light to street light place. That's why the Q50 and the Q60 shine really good with that. But nonetheless, if you guys don't know, there's so much speed cameras over here, even though some people like us could just drop a plate or put, some covers over the plate. But even then, what I'm saying is, the time and effort to do this type of stuff for it to return as investment, as a business, this is not just YouTube. This is a business. It's just not really worth it. Shout out to my other creators and Instagram celebrities who've got crazy amount of clout and time and money in their investment, but they're risking it all. And at the end of the day, I'm not willing to take on that risk and do any street race or anything like that. I'm in my 30s. I can't move like that. I'm not that guy. So the return on investment for doing some sketchy shit is really high, but I'm not willing to take that risk. And if you guys don't like that, I get it. My older dudes get what I'm talking about. The younger guys are just like, yo, Boost, go out there and have your fun, do your thing. But at the end of the day, we're men. We got to make sure we protect and provide for ourselves and for our families and the people around us. Some guys just got nothing to lose, and I get it. That's why I always give salute to a lot of them, and they keep doing their thing, and I pray that they always be good and be safe and blessed. So all in all, yeah, Boost, get outside, do more stuff. I've done it. I've tried it. There's no return on investment. A couple of things that's holding this channel back is that exciting clout attention videos where I'm killing other cars and I have that type of vlogging lifestyle. It's one of the things that do kill a channel. Next thing is the cars. Q50s, Q60s were cool cars, but they're not clout cars. They don't have a loyal fan base. Even though you're loyal, the masses of people just consider those cars to be traffic. And that's just the honest opinion. Now, I got to keep it 100 with you guys. It's a capable car. It's quick, but it's just traffic. Nissan Z has a following. That's why Nissan Z will be great for the channel, because it has a following. Toyota Supra has a following. Any M cars, not M340s. I'm talking about M3, M4, M6, M8 have a following. These are imperial cars, and just because you got these specific cars, people will just subscribe and watch the consistent videos because it said dream cars. You guys might have considered the Q50 a dream car, and I get it, but to other people, it's just traffic. It's what they get for their wife to drive around. The biggest difference I saw coming from the Q50 to this car is way more people want to talk to me about the C63 than I did with the Q50. Even though the Q50 to me was a better looking car, it was definitely capable, they cared way more about the C63. And people will want to talk to me, have conversation. M guys, RS guys, even Porsche guys, like a lot of different people from different communities want to talk to me about what I've done and whatever. And I'm like, damn, like I really didn't do much, but it showed me that there's a lineage. And that's the thing that Infiniti missed. They didn't build a loyal fan base. The G37 still has a fan base, no matter what. Sedan, coupe, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual, automatic. They can slide. They could do so much things. Infinity's been doing their thing, but the Q50, Q60 Life just didn't bring that huge following. And unfortunately, I grew this far with the Q50, Q60 platform, but like other YouTubers such as Fresh Kicks, as you guys follow, Mike, Josh LaRon. There's a lot of people that I can go that continue that tapped in with other Imperial cars, and they've been rewarded because they play with other cars and they get that fan base, and people like them for who they are, but they also like them for the differentiation of playing with different cars. Everyone is different strokes of different folks. I would love to like Fresh Kick's business model is super dope. He gets a car, he lowers it, he has some nice wheels, maybe some carbon stuff, do a couple of vlogging videos with the car, tune it of course, and he gets rid of it in 3 to 5 months. It's a really good business model, and it works for him. And he gets those loyal fan base because people would like to get into that car and see what they can do, and people like good looking cars. And he keeps doing that. As some of you guys would say, yo, Boost, get like a C5, C6 Corvette. Where am I going with that? I'm in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Boost, get an M car. Well, I'm not getting any MV8, but once again, where am I doing that? I'm adding wheels to it. I'm lowering. I'm having it looking sexy and clean, which is what I like to do. But once again, I don't go outside that much, as you guys would say. And I get it. Y'all would want me to go outside more often and go around car stuff. And New York City just isn't that place. Any YouTuber in the Northeast knows what I'm talking about, where once it hits wintertime, you're screwed. There's no more car events, car shows, anything. That's it. It's dead. YouTubers that live in a warmer climates that could do more, yeah. So for my real people who really bang with the boy Boost Emotion right now, y'all probably like, well, Boost, like, maybe you should just move to a different place. I'm not uprooting my career, what I'm doing in my life, just for YouTube. If I see that there was a beneficial gain in doing so, I would take it on. But until then, there's other YouTubers who are in the Northeast that don't do the race type of content, that does car stuff, and they're doing quite successful. So that's why you guys see me switch more over to talking about different news in the car world and anything that comes up with the VR30 platform and maybe B58. I talk about stuff that's relevant because I've been told by a majority of y'all, Boost, I like that you just talk, you keep it 100. And honestly, some people, they might want to see like the stuff going on, but if you guys really don't know, YouTubers and stuff like that is going more over to the podcasting type of thing where they sit there and talk about cars and different things for hours. It's changing up. That business model is really gone. To go out there, risk blowing up your car, going through all that stuff and not having a good return investment is done. Sorry. Even look at 1320. A lot of their views, a lot of their stuff has went away. A lot of the biggest YouTubers, their views went away because it's changing. The idea of the traditional YouTuber is changing. There's no more putting parts on, racing it, and blowing it up anymore. That stuff is done. There's no return investment when they could literally just put wheels on the car, lower it, put a wrap on it, and go to a car show and be like, yo, this is vibe, this is right, and go to Chick-fil-A. You know, or do crazy amount of pulls on the highway and laugh and joke and just have a nice good old time. That's videos that cost zero investment, just gas money and time, compared to someone who had to spend $10, $20, $30,000 to build a car just to break it and do it again and only made like $300 off that video, period. So this is just my rant, but I'm keeping 100 with y'all who've been following with your boy Boost. I know it's a little different. Y'all just gotta rock out with me for the time being. And a lot of y'all really do rock out with me, and y'all consistently continue to watch my videos. And I'm very loyal and thankful for you guys who continue to subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit all, hit the like button, comment below. Knowing that, yo, Boost is a slow progress, but I'm getting there. And I'm very thankful for you guys who've been rocking out with me for these last 3-4 years. But best to believe, guys, I'm gonna continue to be consistent. Not a lot of other people do that. Not a lot of YouTubers can branch off into different parts of YouTube and still keep it automotive. I'm continuing to build to another level and branch and be more broader with the topics and things I get into. Not a lot of people are doing that, but I'm doing it because I ain't gonna die. That's it. I'm still going to have real progress. I'm going to continue to grow. It may be slow progress, but best to believe once I get another car or cars, and I get Imperial cars that bring in a following, best to believe your boy Boost is going to get hands-on again. We're going to work with the same companies that were banging with us before, and we're going to continue to keep these fucking wheels moving, man, until these fucking wheels fall off. Outside that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, night. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for banging with your boy Boost. Once again, you can follow me on Boost Emotion on IG, Facebook, and boostemotion@gmail.com. I appreciate you so much. Continue to show the love and support. Outside that, guys, you have a good day. I really appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. Thank you.